Hello and welcome. I'm Sara Bachmeier with Egyptian Numerology. This video is on the dreams that lie within. I have not met one person who did not have an unfulfilled dream. And do you know why? Because without our dreams, we die. Even if you tell me that you do not have any active dreams, I know that you do. I have a gift of being able to see people's dreams, even when they are buried under the layers of the pretty little lies that we tell ourselves. Of course, I use Egyptian numerology to help confirm my intuitive findings, but I've always been able to see the naked true potential within individuals. My job is not to tell you what these dreams are, but to visit with your numerology and help you to find it for yourself. Most people wouldn't believe me anyways unless they see it in themselves first. Egyptian numerology has a way of digging beneath the surface and touching the areas of our lives that need excavating. It all comes out in the numbers and through the interpretation of our higher selves. Most people tell me that my readings are life-confirming, and this tells me that the truth was revealed. Only 2 people responded to the group question post that asked, "What would you do if you knew you could not fail?" And this tells me one of 2 things. Either people are living their ultimate dreams at the present moment, or for some reason, their dreams have been pushed under the radar, labeled as a possibility. This concerns me because I know all too well what happens to people when we stop believing in our dreams. When I was in my early 20s, my father decided to fulfill his ultimate dream by designing and building his own cabin in the wilderness. I watched his life flourish as he pursued the construction. I would go up on my days off and help him, and it became a project that we did together. But before he could finish the cabin, he had a heart attack, and this led to surgery, and the recovery time would take months. And this was a financial burden on the family, so he reluctantly chose to sell it. I was devastated because I knew that if he gave up his dream, a part of him would die. And sure enough, he went into an alcoholic depression that lasted longer than I care to remember. He was slowly trying to kill himself. But he climbed his way out, survived, and he eventually replaced it with another dream. Dreams make us hopeful. They foster our imagination and our passion. Everything that we can imagine is a reality on some level, or else we would never be able to tap into it. And I love working with individuals to discover, develop, and execute the reality of their dreams. Sometimes people forget that they have dreams, or worse yet, they don't allow themselves the privilege to dream. Sandy, a client of mine, originally came to me because she was unhappy working for her employer, who didn't respect her creativity and her hard work ethic. Her dream was to not necessarily own the store, but to have complete reign over the management. She didn't believe that this would ever happen, but was willing to do the inner work necessary to unlock what was blocking her from seeing this as her reality. She cleared the karmic lesson, keeping her a prisoner in her present situation, and eventually quit this job to work for someone who appreciated her abilities. And her new employer respected, paid, and honored her by buying the previous store she worked for, and guess what? Made her manager. Everyone needs a good dream to believe in. When one dream comes true or is aborted, we take the lessons learned and choose another dream. Life is a series of unfulfilled dreams waiting to be explored and conquered. The secret about making our dreams come true is appreciating the life we're currently living. Dreams come from the spark of light in our hearts called passion, and passion thrives in the present moment, along with intuition, creativity, and miracles. It is a conversation between our higher self and our inner vision. It's perfectly natural to fear failure. It shows us where our obstacles are. When planning out our route to fulfill our dreams, our fears are meant to navigate us towards the solutions to any blocks that we may have. We should all have at least 3 dreams in waiting. And once we fulfill our dreams, it builds new confidence around our skill set, increases our intuition, and allows us to be a participant with Source as a co-creator. Dreams are free. They activate our creativity. They give us hope and appreciation towards manifestation. And it's okay to be complacent with life as it is. But we're not here to be comfortable or satisfactory. We are here to dream, take risks, and live an adventurous life. Everyone has a dream, even if it's just to eat our next meal. If you're not in pursuit of your dreams, it's because there is a fear bigger than your faith blocking the way. Healthy fear shows us what we need to overcome. Unhealthy fear blocks us from believing in manifestation. Nothing stops a warrior from achieving his or her aim. We might miss the target a few times, but what we learn in the process is priceless. Fears dissipate, but dreams, they grow wings. So when I ask, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? Do you focus on the word do or the word fail? Does the word fail bring up all the times you got your hopes up for something but walked away disappointed? Or does it bring out the inner warrior inside of you that is bursting for an opportunity? When I think of failure, I think of fear. When I think of fear, I ask myself, what needs to change? Who or what decides if we fail or succeed? Sandy could have walked away from her first occupation feeling like she failed to keep her job and change her circumstances with her employer. Originally, that is what she came to me for. But after doing the inner work, including self-love, believing in her worth, and realizing that she couldn't change another person, she intuitively surrendered. And by surrendering her old self, she was led to the very opportunity of fulfilling her dream. And my father could have died after aborting the dream of building his cabin, but instead, he used the planning skills that it took to build his cabin to expand his current business. Now, did they fail or did they succeed? Oftentimes, what we remember about our past disappointments are clouded by the emotions of not getting what we wanted, rather than understanding that we always get what we need. And once we choose this perception as a belief system, failure is just another finger pointing to success. Daydreaming and night dreaming help us tap into our true potential, and it comes from our higher mind and heart. I hope all of you take part in the connection of dreaming your best version of reality. Have a blessed week.